You're walking under the sun and you noticed that your back is all wet or your face is all wet. You are talking to your crush and you wonder why your palm is getting sticky and watery. It is all because of sweat. What is sweat? How does it happen? Why does it happen? In this video, we will go over the mechanisms that produce sweat and the reasons why sweat is actually a thing. To ensure you don't miss any educational content that will always contribute to learning something, make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't miss out any other videos. We're coming with a lot of content. Perspiration, also known as sweating, is the production of fluids secreted by the sweat glands in the skin. It is because of the hypothalamus, the part of the brain that regulates and controls temperature optimization. The hypothalamus sends a message to the body, commanding it to sweat. Special glands distributed across the body start making sweat and releasing it. Sweat is mainly made of water with tiny amounts of other chemicals such as ammonia, urea, salts, and sugars. Autonomic nervous system controls sweating functions. This is the part of the nervous system that functions on its own without using conscious control. When the weather is hot or your body temperature rises due to exercise or fever, sweat is secreted through ducts in your skin, thereby causing a moisturizing effect on the surface of the body and cooling down as this fluid evaporates. Not sweating enough or sweating too much can have a significant effect on the body. The absence of sweat can be risky as it can cause overheating. On the other hand, excessive sweating can be more of a psychological effect than a physical effect, causing anxiousness, etc. The body is equipped with an average of 3 million sweat glands. When the hypothalamus of the brain senses that the body is overheating, it sends a signal to sweat glands to cool the body off. Vice versa, when the hypothalamus senses that the body is too cold, it sends signals to the body to make muscles shiver and thereby create warmth. The release of sweat is mediated by two endocrine-based sweat glands, eccrine and apocrine. Eccrine sweat glands are located all over the body and produce a lightweight, odorless sweat. On the other hand, apocrine sweat glands are concentrated in the hair follicles of the following parts of the body: the scalp, the armpits, and the hair. These glands release a heavier, fat-laden sweat that carries a distinct smell. This smell occurs when apocrine sweat breaks down and mixes with the bacteria in the skin. This bacteria is usually found in hair follicles. The risk of unregulated body temperature can cause either a fever if temperature rises above 38 degrees or hypothermia when the body temperature drops below 35 degrees. Either of these conditions have great physiological effects which disrupt the well-being of the body, sometimes even leading to fatalities or triggering the development of diseases. Sweating is a really common thing in a daily lives individual. However, a variety of reasons can stimulate the increased sweating. Firstly, high temperature. Elevated body or environmental temperatures are the primary cause of increased sweating. Secondly, emotions and stress. The following emotions and conditions are usually a key factor in causing sweat: anger, fear, embarrassment, anxiety, or emotional stress. Thirdly, medication and illnesses may sometimes induce uncontrolled sweating, such as cancer and fever-reducing drugs, infection, hypoglycemia, painkillers, etc. By sweating, unrelated to the main reason of release, one can also lose weight, as during exercise, muscles heat up more and more, so sweat is needed to cool down the muscles. A person can usually lose around 1 liter of sweat per hour of moderate exercise. That's about 2 pounds per liter of water lost. Furthermore, sweat can also act as an indicator that fat is being burned during exercise, as the muscles are working at a fast rate and so the heat generated needs to cool down. Life adjustments for sweating and regulating the amount of sweat that is released are crucial. Here's a list that can make your life easier if you suffer with extreme sweating, like my dad. Wearing several light layers of clothing that allow your skin to breathe. Removing layers of clothing as you heat up and washing off the sweat off your face and body for optimum comfort. Changing sweaty clothing to reduce the risk of bacterial or yeast infections. Drinking water or sports drinks to replace fluids and electrolytes lost through sweating. Apply an underarm antiperspirant or deodorant to reduce odor and control sweating. Remove foods from your diet that increase your sweating. If an illness or medication is causing uncomfortable sweating, it is better to talk to your doctor about it. That is all for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time. It's awesome.